nobody talks about the digital products that don't sell. You know, the ones that you spent ages brainstorming, designing, creating. You even did your whole content plan and then you launched it and it was crickets. I don't want that for you. So in this video, I break down my 3-step system to make sure that every digital product I and my students create is a winner before we've even started creating it. Let's get into it. Hello, my friends. I'm Rochelle. I'm a 6-figure digital product seller and I'm now a digital product coach. And so I feel like I'm perfectly positioned to help you out with what's the right product to sell. I've scaled 2 Etsy stores. I have my e-commerce store. I have my coaching business. I have my membership. I know a thing or two about selling digital products. Not only that, the right digital products. So when you're out here getting advice in these internet streets, please just make sure that you're learning from someone that has actually done this before and has experienced the extreme highs of making loads of money with digital products, but also the extreme lows of when you don't pick a product correctly, when you don't do the validation techniques I'm about to teach you, and you end up with a product that you spent so much time and so much money on and hasn't sold. So the most important part of selecting the right and most profitable digital product, of course, after you've picked your niche, which you can grab a video on that right here, is making sure that it directly relates to a pain point. Now, one of the first things that I learned when I started getting really successful with digital products is that pain equals profit. People, your audience, you, me, everybody out here wants to move from a place of pain to a place of pleasure. What that means is we want to obviously get rid of all of the pain points, all of the things that are causing us difficulty in our lives. And we are willing to pay for somebody to help us do that faster or in a more convenient way. So you need to make sure that your product idea is directly connected to a pain point. And to do that, you need to get really clear on who your target audience is. And because I love you so much, I'm going to give you this free ChatGPT prompt that you can use to find not only your target audience, but also the pain point they're experiencing. On to step 2, market research. So when it comes down to selecting a digital product that is actually going to sell, I want you to understand the importance of market research, because in the creation phase, it is the one thing that is going to make or break your product. That's why it really frustrates / upsets me when I see videos of people saying, create a digital product in 24 hours and make 10K a month, because that's absolute crap. You need to take your time to do your research. There are 2 ways that you can do this market research. The first is with AI. So this is by far the fastest way to do it, right? And I have a prompt library in my Notion that I share with everyone in my membership. If you're not in there, you can get in there and grab all these prompts. And I'm going to check if I have a validation prompt, which I obviously do because I'm recording this video. So this is my validation prompt, okay? So this is what I would copy and paste into ChatGPT if I wanted a really thorough answer. Please note that I have also created a shorter version for you, okay? Just because I don't want this to be overwhelming. So let's take the shorter version. Let's go into ChatGPT. Let's start a new chat and then let's paste this in. So this prompt says, I have a digital product idea in insert niche. So insert your niche. For this example, I'm going to use one of my students' niches, which is in the career coaching niche. And then you would just quickly describe your product, okay? The product is actually a promotion course to secure the next promotion. Okay, so that's her product, and this product is going to sell. But let's just see what ChatGPT says. So we're asking it to validate profitability by analyzing 1, if it solves a real and urgent pain point. So that's really important. 2, if there are actually people out there willing to pay for this solution. And number 3, if there is a strong demand based on search trends, competitor success, and marketplace interest. But then asking it to provide insights on potential gaps, pricing, and any necessary improvements to maximize this success. So listen, this is the step that a lot of people skip. You need to get ChatGPT to check, A, is your product going to sell? And B, what improvements can you make so that it is more likely to sell? So I'm going to click enter, and then ChatGPT is going to come back with a whole load of recommendations. Just so you know, I actually have this on the paid model, which is going to give me better results. You can do this on the free model as well. You just might not get the same level of detail, okay? So it's coming back with an answer. It's saying it's wonderful you're considering creating a mini course, blah, blah, blah. And it's giving you lots of reasons why this is a good product. And we already know it is, okay? And then it's assessing market demands. It's saying there's a steady interest. It's saying there's several courses and certifications aimed at career development. So competitors have success. So remember, we're not trying to start from scratch with digital products. We're trying to look for something that already has precedent that we can make even better, right? And now it's giving us some recommendations and things that we can add to make this even more appealing, okay? And it even tells you the sources that it used. Look, all of these sources, again, you only get this on the paid version. So sign up for that if you want the best possible result. Back to the video. I'm back after a little break. When I say a little, literally 4 hours. So now we've done it the easy way. We've used AI. It's told us that it's validated. But you know what? Even in 2025, that is not enough. Because while AI can give us a lot of answers, there is actually no replacing actual human feedback. I would encourage you to get comfortable with talking to people. And I know in this day and age, we don't really talk to people anymore. But when I say that type of insight is gold, and you know what? Your competitors are probably not doing it. It's going to set you apart, and you don't even have to find people in person, right? So you can find family, friends, if they fit into your target group. If they don't, if you're thinking, I don't know anybody else that's in my target group, you are going to join Facebook groups and you're going to get on Reddit. Those are the two places that you can easily chat with people. You can put out posts, you can ask surveys, you can give value a bit first, so you're not just that spammy person asking for surveys all the time. If you've got an audience on social media, you can ask them as well. And this is what I want you to ask them. You can say, I'm creating this digital product. Insert your digital product. So I'm creating a fitness planner for people that want to control their glucose levels, let's say. I'm thinking of creating it in Google Sheets. This is what it would look like. Would you buy this product? And that's as simple as it has to be. Okay, great work. So far, step 1 is done. You've made sure that your product is solving a problem. Step 2 is done. You've done your market research with AI, and hopefully you've done some in-person conversations as well. So the third and final piece of this pie is to check demand. You might know that your product solves a problem. You might know that people are willing to buy your product. But are people buying it now? Because sometimes products are more seasonal than we think they are. There might have been a season when people were willing to buy that product, but for whatever reason, different economic factors, different focuses, different life stages, they might not be willing to buy it right now. So there's a way we can check this, and it's completely free. There are actually 2 free sites you can use to do this, depending on the type of digital product that you're selling. So if you're selling like a template, PDF, planner, any of those kind of more lower ticket digital products, you need to check Etsy, and you need to just go in the search bar and type what you want to sell. Let's, for this example, say I wanted to sell a career planner. I would search that, and then I would actually say digital because I want a digital one. And then I would see, okay, are any of these selling? And how do you know? These little buttons, I can think what they're called. These little buttons, the ones that say bestseller, popular now, this means that they are selling. So this gives you an indication that these products are selling. You can see there's more popular now. And it also gives you an idea of the different formats. You might actually want to consider a Google Sheet. The brag book, actually, this is really good. This is actually what my client sells as one of her products. And you would go through and you would check, is there a couple of popular now badges? That will really tell you popular now or best selling. Now, the other option, if you are selling a course-based product, I will go on something called Udemy, which is an online course marketplace. Now, it's not the same as Etsy. It doesn't have like badges to show if it's popular. But by rule of thumb, if somebody has a course on here, it's usually because it's selling. So all you need to do is check if there's a type of course like this, right? So you would type in career coaching, see what's there, and you say, oh, okay, there are courses on here. They are selling. And it's also good to get a good price point. So basically, if I'm going to sell a career coaching course, I'm not going to sell it for more than $12.99 because that's how much they're all selling for. If I want to go and put it on a marketplace, if you've got your own website, though, you can charge more because you're not surrounded by all of the different competitors. Bonus tip, if you want the step-by-step blueprint that I follow to create my highly profitable digital products, including this whole validation process, check out the link below. I'm including my checklist completely for free. Now that you have your winning product and you know it's going to sell, your next step is going to be creation. And so you're going to want to watch this next video on the best platforms to create your digital products in 2025. Don't forget to click subscribe so you can be one of the first to know when I drop free trainings and also when I go live, because I drop a ton of more free gems. I'll see you in the next video.